Former reality star turned rapper King Harris seems to think that his celebrity parents didn't plan for him to be born. A video of the often controversial son of T.I. and Tamika Tiny Harris getting into a scuffle with his father was leaked to the public via King's Instagram story. The clip appears to have been taken at the Atlanta Falcons vs. New Orleans Saints football game, while King was on live as fan reactions can be seen popping in the short video. It was followed up with a now-deleted post that begs his parents to just admit he was a mistake. The context of the squabble was growing up in poverty versus growing up with access to wealth. King, his parents contend, never experienced true struggle, stating that the only reason why he liked to stay at his grandmother's house and not in a gated community with his parents was because she lived in the hood. A crowd of people can be heard teasing King, saying he had a silver spoon in his mouth, but be barked back yelling it wasn't true. His mother attempted to remind him of his wealthy upbringing as a child. Tiny then mentioned that the only reason King loved going over to his grandmother's house was not so he could run around with his hood rat friends, but because she allowed him to suck his pacifier until he was 12. The 19-year-old appeared to be offended, claiming that his parents were trying to hide the fact that he was really in the streets doing all the things the two of them tried to steer him away from. T.I. is heard calling his son a derogatory word and teasing him, saying stop crying about something. As he repeats the taunt, King gets outraged and says, he's capping. He's capping. Be a man, son, says T.I., as someone mentions that he was on the losing side. I know you, King says, seeming to hint that he will expose his father to be something the public doesn't see. The King of the South is swift with his response, saying, there's no mystery in my history. The incident is escalated and a confrontation seems to be imminent to those around. King's mother is one of the first voices to chime in and ask her child to calm down. She repeatedly asked, what the fuck wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all, before crying out, stop. Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know I stand on business, King shouts in the face of the ex-Escape singer. He then asks her, why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you let him play with me like that? He was joking, Tiny attempts to convince him as he continues to yell at his mother. King's father encourages him to cut some of the bass out of his voice. You are embarrassing yourself and the family, nigga, T.I. says as he appears to grab his son. King is heard telling his father to get off him, but to no prevail. One Harris bucks, and the other one bucks harder, according to the audio. The video shows the thud and knocking over of the camera as if the two were tussling. T.I. seems to confirm the fight, saying, boy, you can't do nothing with me. After the video went viral, King took to his Instagram story to blast his family with cryptic messages that have now been deleted. All the posts showed him in his car, mostly with his hands on the steering wheel. I stand on business, don't give a fuck who you are, one read, followed by, if I am a mistake say dat, stop making the world think you fuck with me, when you don't. He also posted, nigga be faking a image for the internet and it ain't me, and I don't give a fuck who you are, motherfucker, can't play with me and my face not going for dat, I'm a grown-ass man now. In another post featuring photos from their panel appearance at ComplexCon 2023, King tagged his father and wrote, love ya old man. Could Neva turn my BAC on ya, in the caption. It also comes as the family celebrates the youngest of the clan, heiress Diana Harris, who led a song in the Essence Children's Choir Christmas special. The conflict took the light off of the 6-year-old and centered it on King, something fans remember always happening to the other siblings on their show T.I. and Tiny, The Family Hustle. T.I. performed during halftime at the football game, where the Falcons dominated the Saints. His performance was part of the Falcons' 50th anniversary of the celebration of hip-hop, which also featured appearances from Ludacris, Jermaine Dupri, CeeLo Green, Jeezy, Quavo, and others. Socialites, how do you feel about Harris's reaction towards his parents? Sound off in the comment box below.